going to start with tropics again tonight. Anytime we got a couple of things more than one is something going on, that's where I want to begin. Crescent City connection looks pretty tonight. Let's take you from here and get to where we've got our tropical storm Gabrielle tonight. The latest 10 o'clock update just came in a while ago. Wind still at 50, northwest movement 12 miles per hour. Storms starting to look a bit more like a tropical storm, but you can see you've still got storms on more one side of where the circulation is given by the National Hurricane Center, at least identified. You can see more storms one side. That indicates some wind shear. Also, it's been dealing with some drier air, but it will be getting into an environment where it should be strengthening, better organization over the next few days, and by the weekend, or at least the end of it into next week, could be our next hurricane and maybe even up to a Category 2. But this just brushes Bermuda, so anybody going there more around Monday, that's the only worrying concern. Tropical wave that came out of Africa next 3 to 7 days is the chance, which is a low chance of possible formation. Remember the tropical wave even before this the last few days? National Hurricane Center took that risk away. So right now it looks to be taking the same zone of path where we've seen the previous systems and the current system in Gabrielle going to, getting caught in the Bermuda High, going north of the Antilles, Greater Antilles, and then north. But I didn't see any organization and strengthening out of that either with that forecast. And the thing is, even if it would happen, it's going to be caught up in that Bermuda High, and it's staying out of the Caribbean, it's staying out of the Gulf, which means we're free and clear for at least another week to possibly 2 weeks from here. We've got 80 degrees tonight, 81 Lakefront, 73 Bogalusa, 72 at Belle Chase. Dew points haven't been so bad, but we talked about that salt wedge earlier. I want to show you the drought conditions because you know it has been dry. So we have a level 1, just abnormally dry is what it's called for most of the region. A level 2 near Tangipahoa, St. Helena, Livingston Parish. That's why the burn ban. But as you look near Cape Girardeau and you go to the Ohio River Valley in West Virginia, Ohio, there are zones of extreme drought. That's a level 4. That's the reason why the flow of the Mississippi River has really slowed. So that is one reason there that we need to get more rain upstream to take care of that salt wedge. Remember, beginning this season in the spring, we had the Mississippi River. We were thinking of maybe having to open up the Bonnie Carey. So what a far cry it's gone from where we had a high river to where it's very low right now. Here's the bubble of heat that's still on us right now. We're trying to get fronts to move in, enhance some rain chances. Tomorrow, not much. Chance of an isolated shower and storm. We go into Sunday, there's a little bit more energy in the atmosphere. I'll bump up to a 20% chance of an isolated shower and storm. But really, this is you've heard me say before, persistence forecast. Nothing new, nothing changing. 10% chance of a shower and storm, and still running hot comparatively to the average high of 88. I got 93, Bogalusa 95. NOLA East Fest, it's a hot one, staying cool. Crescent City Connection Bridge Run, you're going to be at least pretty warm too in the nighttime hours. Traveling to Oxford, it's not too bad. 91, hot in the stands and on the field, but no rain chance. Humidity there is actually pretty nice. In Baton Rouge, just hot for the tailgate before the kickoff. We head into Sunday, there's a few more dotted storms. Rise those chances to 20% chance of an isolated shower and storm, and still running hot. Hispanic Heritage Month, we've got the French Market Concert, and we're just running hot. It's now starting to converge on a front next week, possibly Wednesday into Thursday. That could be the next likeliest round of storms, but I'm still not sold on it yet. At a 30% chance, I want to see that forecast be a bit more consistent until I raise the rain chances. Hot weekend, relatively dry. Hey, 119 in the afternoon on Monday, that's fall, my friend.